And if you also have your own pet peeves that I don't have on my list, do let me know. Guys, Nela aka Nela, and I hope that you guys are good because I'm good too. So as you guys can see by the title of the video, I am back with another episode of Nela Talks, and I hope that you guys are still enjoying it here. I know I don't post that much on that segment. It's just that school be here chowing the girl, like it's mad crazy. But I do promise you guys, and I do promise myself, that I will be back with full consistency after my practicals, if not after this degree as a whole. But worry not, that will be very soon. So yeah, for those who don't know what Nela Talks is, it is a segment that I created where I talk about different topics, but mainly topics that deal with our mental health. So anxiety, depression, Nanfuti, PTSD, the things that we as the youth go through, and things that annoy us, and things that make us happy, and factors that contribute to whatever issue that you may be experiencing. So today is pet peeves. And for those who don't know what pet peeves are things that annoy people. Pet peeves are things that irk people. Pet peeves are things that push people or provoke people to their breaking point if they are very short-tempered. But basically it's things that annoy you, and they can range from whatever it is. Hey, before we get into this, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and most importantly, don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified every time I post a video. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. I am using my hands a lot, hey, and I don't know how to feel about it. Is it distracting y'all? Like, I don't know. But when I use my hands, it's like I'm making more sense. Or yeah, I don't know, guys. You all tell me. I'm not saying I'm saying First one, or rather the last one, is repetitive pen tapping. Like when someone literally has a pen, whether they're writing, whether they're not using it, that so annoying. Like I used to do it, guys, in high school. Trust you me, I used to do it. But like growing older, I don't know, certain things that are repetitive, whether it's a gesture or something that you're doing with an object, like the pen, basically, maybe it keeps a person busy, but like it's really annoying for someone who's hearing the pen tapping and not doing it. You get what I mean? So that is a very, very annoying. That is my first pet peeve. And if you guys are one of those who hate repetitive pen tapping, please do comment down the comment section, excuse me, the thumbs down emoji and the cross with the line across it. Not the cross, the circle with the red line across it. That means like no access, no can do, denial, period, per. The next one is not closing cupboards after use. I don't get how someone can use a cupboard and not close it, or a wardrobe and not close the door. Like, you'll take an outfit out of your wardrobe, right? Like, aren't you aware that the door is like still opened? Like, aren't you aware? Even with the cupboards, you'll take out a cup out of the cupboard in the kitchen, you'll make tea, and then you'll just go wherever you're drinking your tea, and then the whole entire kitchen is like open. And the reason why this pet peeve is on this list is because I experience it with my siblings when I'm home. Like every time they make food, they just take out whatever they need, and then they don't close the cupboards. And mind you, not everyone is the same height, obviously. Like accidents can happen. I can walk in and maybe I notice that the cupboards are open, but then I might bump my head or something. Like, it's so annoying, guys. After using something, like, put it back or maintain it back to how it was when you found it. It's like opening cool drink. You wouldn't open cool drink and then just leave the lid open. Like, the gas is gonna come out, the steam will be gone. It's no longer gonna be cool drink, it's gonna be cool juice. But you guys get the gist, right? Nah, y'all get the gist. The next one is not flushing the toilet. Oh my gosh, guys, I know we make mistakes, nah? But there are people who intentionally do not like flush the toilet, whether they've done a number 1 or number 2. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it's something that you are taught from a very young age, that after using the toilet, you flush the toilet. Damn it! Like, you. Also, this, saw it from my siblings at home, and every time they'd use the toilet and then maybe I'm using it or I need to bath or wash my face or hands, like, and they haven't flushed, I'd like scream at them and be like, why didn't you flush? Like, why don't you flush? I just peed. It don't matter. Like, hygiene, guys. Like, cleanliness is next to godliness. You get? But yeah, flushing the toilet, that's like a no-no for me. I cannot. If you don't flush the toilet, I really don't know what's wrong with you. However, mistakes do happen. Just there are people out there who are very intentional and literally don't remember or are aware of having to flush the toilet after using it. The next one is hair in the basin. Oh my gosh, guys, this one also goes with hygiene. Like, I really don't get it. Don't you see the mess that you made after whatever you did, what you had to do, maybe washing your hair, doing your hair, like styling it, dressing up, doing your makeup? Like, don't you see the mess and then you just feel so disgusted by how messy and untidy a place can be? Like, I don't know if I want to even explain this one, but it is nasty, especially in the basin. My experience, my worst experience with hair in the basin was when I'd visit my boyfriend and his brother's girlfriend, like, would brush her hair and then she doesn't rinse out or take the hair out. She literally leave it there on the basin. And then when we wake up and I maybe want to brush my teeth, I can't even complain to her because she's not there, she's at work. So I'd like just be so disgusted by the hair and like, and your girl, sis, like, yo, talking while eating, guys, that one is like basic manners from when you're young. Like, when you're eating, you're eating. When you are talking, you are talking. When you are sleeping, you are sleeping. Like, obviously you dream. Some people don't dream, but like, when you're sleeping, you're sleeping. It's not like you're doing any other thing. So I don't really get why abantu bakhuluma mabanokudla phakathi komlomo. Hey Zulu. I don't know hore. Look, I can see why. I can see hore batho. I can see hore batho. Why babua baja dijo? Like, I don't understand that whole concept. Yeah, like, I get it. Sometimes maybe when you're on a dinner date or out with the girls and you're like eating, I get it. You can close your mouth. But yo, guys, I'm gonna emphasize it again. There are people who intentionally talk while eating. Like, umuntu zoedla. Like, oh no, stop talking. Like, I can't even concentrate on what you're saying because you're eating. And then mangitshela ukuthi don't talk while eating, ingathi ngi snacks or ngizenza ngcono. No, angizenzi ngcono. It's really disgusting. Like, it's really, really disgusting. Like, basic manners, guys. Not even gonna go any further with this. Next one is self-centered people. Oh, child. Self-centered people. Where do you even start with them? Like, those people don't even irk me. I hate that behavior. I hate that attitude. And it irks me the most when you are having a conversation with someone whereas you are speaking and you are initiating the topic of the conversation, or you are catching up, and then when you are talking, that person always responds by that person will always respond by reverting the situation or the topic back to themselves. So they'll always make it about themselves. So probably I'll be having a conversation with my friend on Chomi, yo school young Mora, like course be chowing me, can't do this and this, I'm struggling with this and this. And then when I'm waiting for that person's response, or let me say my friend's response, that friend of mine will be like, yo, yazi chomi nesikolo is young Mora, like it's tough, I also have been failing, I've also been like, a whole point of a conversation is for the one to listen and for the other to talk, and then you talk in a respondence to the understanding between each other. So now when self-centered people revert the conversation back to themselves, they don't even understand that they have lack in listening skills, and that is really, really bad. That is really, really sad, and that is really, really mad. Self-centered people are a no-go zone. The next one is a constant complaining. Guys, there is someone in my life, I'm not gonna mention that person, like who they are, what their name is, but they are forever complaining, and it's so annoying. Shame, guys. Yes, umuntu complain, why? Like, don't you get tired? I feel like it takes a lot of energy out of a person who are complaining about every little single thing. And I get that it's okay sometimes to voice out your expressions or your concerns or your grievances, but there is a difference when it's now a pattern. It's part of your lifestyle. That a day won't pass without you complaining. There has to be something you complain about. There has to be something you rant about. And that is really annoying, Shambuti. And it's annoying in terms of energy, because that person can literally transfer their energy of complaining onto you, and then you will start complaining about things of your life or everything else that's surrounding you, and it's a really, really not good for your spirit. It's not good for your soul. I don't even know if I wanna explain further, but it's really, really annoying, hey? Like, if you're constantly complaining, why don't you sort out the complaints that you have control over? Or why don't you speak to God and ask Him to guide you and hold your hand and comfort you in whatever you're complaining about? Because all the time won't get you anyway, and isotina abanye abantu that are around you. Honestly, there are certain things you can complain about, and then there's other things where you can complain about it mentally, and then you go about resolving the issue through your action, not It's really annoying, and it got to me at some point where I was just complaining about everything. I feel like I still do it, and it does annoy me, not myself. But I'm trying my best every day not to complain, or I complain mentally and just keep it to myself, and then find ways to resolve that complaint or that issue in my mind through my actions. Period. The next one is people who don't know how to greet. Oh my gosh. People who don't know how to greet have bad manners. They were not raised well. They lack people skills. Like, I don't greet a lot of people, guys. I greet people I know, but even if I know you, like, I'm not always gonna be the one greeting first, you get what I mean? Or when I'm walking alone on the road, I won't always greet every person that passes me, because most of the time I'm wearing earphones. But when you walk into a room, when you walk into a space where there are certain people, maybe your classmates, maybe a function, maybe a dinner, maybe an event, you need to greet. More especially if we're nongenayo, not manje, you were found there. And like, if you were found there, I would keep quiet personally, unless it's just me and that person, like, C2. Mind you, when it's a whole group and then nyangena, but then I don't greet, like, how do you expect to even interact with those people if you didn't open up the channel of hi, how are you, hello, how are you doing? You know, just it even takes 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds to say hello, how are you, period. You don't even have to go further and say how are you, hi, done. So if you don't greet, it just turns a person off, especially in circumstances where it's benefiting you and it's not really casual or social settings. Like, people really need to learn manners, guys. That's where kindness starts first. And if you don't know your basic manners, you need Jesus. The next one is people who like to say K, or people who say K whether you are speaking to them or whether you are chatting to them. Like, K, please don't bore me. Like, really don't bore me. Like, guys, sometimes in life a no response is a response on its own, ne? However, when you are talking to someone, or you are chatting to someone, or you're having a conversation in general, it is very important to acknowledge what a person's saying, or else you are not listening, let alone hearing them. You are not listening. So if I'm chatting you or speaking to you, and then all you have to say after that is K, it comes across very disrespectful, and also the kind of tone that you may use. But K on its own is just, it's so dull, it's so disrespectful, it's so plain. Ingari, you don't care a damn, and that's not right. That's really not right. It annoys me. Like, it even makes me not want to talk to you after that. So if you're one of those people who say K, especially if someone has told you something, or you need to acknowledge something from someone, rather say okay, or all right, or I hear you, not K. Like, don't bore us. Sure. Then I'm even getting annoyed just at talking about these pet peeves, guys. Scary. The next one is the last one. This is number 10, but I put it as number 2 because I thought I was going to say, I thought I was going to present this list from ascending order. So I used it from the descending order. Body shamers. Body shamers. No to body shamers. Like, who gave you the right? Who gave you the audacity? Who gave you the authority to judge someone's body, to criticize someone's body, to talk negatively about someone's body? Like, I understand if you're perfect, but it's obviously known that no one is perfect. And then when now you will come with your 2 cents opinion, and then you will talk about someone's body in a very negative way on top of that. It's not nice, guys. Talking about someone's body or shaming someone because of how they look, it does degrade their self-esteem. Now, futhi, you are projecting your own fears and insecurities onto them, and it's really not nice. It's not a nice cycle. It's not a nice thing to do. I don't get the whole, what are you gaining after that? It doesn't make you skinnier. If you tell someone that they're ugly, it doesn't make you any prettier or handsome. Telling someone that they're dumb or they've got love handle, it doesn't make you more appealing or more perfect. And if that makes you feel better, then you really need Jesus, and I wish you all the best. But that's a really not a nice character trait. For me, I used to judge people. I used to judge myself. I still judge people, but in my mind, uguti, what I say, it stays with me. If obviously I'm gonna say it, then it'll be gossip. But most of the time when I judge people, it's mostly in my mind, and then I'll tell myself, Guti, it's not a nice thing to say, because honestly, if you have nothing to say, just shut the F up, period. So to all the people watching this right now, stop body shaming people. Like, stop criticizing a person's imperfection. Stop criticizing a person's weight. Stop talking about people's bodies. Stop talking about people's physiques. If it's something nice, you can say kudos. If it's something not nice, shut up, because you're really not gonna gain anything from it. Just because you tell someone unama love handles or unama bye byes, like the things that I hear, it's not gonna make yours disappear if you have, or it's not gonna make you look more appealing to society. No, it's not right. It's not nice. Anyway, the last one, and like this is a bonus one. I added it because it's also something that has actually always irked me. Don't wanna lie, it's something that's always irked me, and it is the pet peeve that's always at the top of my head when someone asks me like, what annoys you the most, you know? So I wanted to give you guys a bonus, and then maybe you guys can give me, and then maybe you guys can give me your pet peeves or your thoughts on my pet peeves under the comment section. And the last one is people who don't know how to say please and thank you. Manners. I'm emphasizing that again. Manners. Like, you don't know how to say please, you don't know how to say thank you. How are you going to interact nabantu? How are you going to engage with society? How are you going to like form and bond relationships, whether it's friends, romantic, colleagues, peers, whatever it is? Because when you request something or you ask for something or you want to do something, or you're asking for permission, you need to say please, so that you give the right approach, you open a warm channel of communication. And if you really can't do that, you can really turn someone off, and in a professional setting it will backfire onto you. And then in terms of acknowledgement or responding or answering something or someone, if you can't say thank you, especially when nice gestures have been given to you, it just shows your lack of manners, it shows your lack of respect, it shows your lack of people skills, not even communication, people skills. Because guys, we are people, and people are not islands. A person is not an island. So if you can't even like acquire basic people skills or basic manners within yourself, how are you going to portray yourself to the best version towards other people? Even to yourself, more kuluma, like to yourself internally. If you can't talk nicely to yourself and say please or thank you or nice things in general, how are you going to portray the best version to others? And also, how are you going to act on becoming the best version of yourself? You know what I'm saying? So people who don't know how to say please, people who don't know how to say thank you, especially when they're asking for things, give me that thing. Like, where's the magic word? Like, if you guys, I know we all went to creche, or most of us went to creche. Please and thank you, you learn it more creche. So if you don't know those two simple words, honestly, I don't want to say it, but someone has to say it. You are a lost cause. And if you don't teach yourself now, you are in hella big trouble, because people don't take nonsense. Most especially me. Period. And that is it from me to you. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this topic, and I really would appreciate the engagement, guys. Like, you guys commenting on my videos pushes my engagement, and it does something with the algorithm, man. But yeah, more comments, more reach, more likes, more reach, more sharing, more exposure, and then more subscription, more content. I literally just came up with that now. That was so spontaneous. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed filming this, and don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified every time I post a video. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye. Style.